This is the unboxing of the Longing Innovation LY-250 ready to fly quadcopter FPV system. I see on the side of the box, we got the option was color was black. You can also see there's options for it known as a dark night. This is RTF FPV, the red B version, mode 2. The box, as you can see, just basic brown cardboard. I want to thank Hobby Wow for their contest on rcgroups.com. That's where I was able to pick this up as one of the 2 winners. Ever since I found out about this quadcopter, it's really been intriguing to me. The battery technology in here is very interesting. We'll get into that once I get it opened up. Open the box. Nothing very fancy here. Take the foam padding off. Instruction manual. If you watched any of my unboxing videos, I always stress, read the manual for your aircraft. Every aircraft is slightly different, so make sure you read it, pay attention to it. This one's not very big. It just folds out like this little accordion. Very simple. Make sure you read it first. Then underneath that, a set of clockwise and counterclockwise rotating 3-bladed props. Underneath the props is the actual quadcopter itself. We'll get into the details of the quad here in a little bit, from what I've read. Open this, you can see underneath the quad where that's at. 2 screwdrivers, a Phillips and a hex. A set of 6x4 clockwise and counterclockwise rotating props. The antenna for the FPV monitor that comes included in the RTF FPV package. The batteries. This is the battery technology I was talking about. The same batteries are used in the quad as well as the transmitter. They're LY-ion, lithium-ion packs. 2 of them. Here we have the charger. Notice you can only charge 2 of them at a time. It takes about 2 hours to charge 1 set of batteries. So if you want to go flying one for the day, it's going to take you 4 hours to charge both sets of battery packs. And for you European guys and girls, here's the US to European converter for your power supply for your power charger. Oh, now comes the good part. The transmitter. Don't know if you can see or not, but there's no thumb sets on the transmitter. An antenna. Not bad. I mean, it's lightweight feeling. Looks like the old Futaba type or Airtronics type trainer port there. And got some buttons on there. LY-6. If you read the manual, the only switch you need up here is switch C for your flight modes. You have beginner or auto stabilize. I'll say beginner, immediate, and advanced, which is full manual. This clip here is your action camera mount. So your GoPro or whatever, GoPro knockoff. It kind of just sits on the top in the middle of the quad. I think you have to take the canopy off. This is the FPV monitor holder for the transmitter. There's a thumb screw here for tension. It just slides on like that. And then you can rotate it to get the angle you want. Underneath the transmitter is a piece of foam. And then the monitor. You got your power button here. This is your power jack. plugs into the top port here on your transmitter. Now you can get fancy and do a conversion. Maybe you want to power it with a 3S LiPo. You can get a conversion cable and you want to get fancy that way. There is plastic covering here on the transmitter. It looks like there is no DVR functionality. I see slots here, but it looks like there's no actual SD card slot. Interesting, there's speakers here on the back side. You got your set screw here for putting it on the holder. And then inside the box, if you're not careful, you'll miss this little opening here. Here's some sort of strap. Looks like it might be for an action camera with the way this is cut out here. Not entirely sure. This isn't in the manual, so taking guesses. If you don't want to use the camera, this is what you put in place of where the camera module goes. And here are the tops for your thumbs. They got two types. They got the really sharp teeth type, and then they got some flat types. Depends on your preference. I'll probably use the sharp teeth one. That's what I'm going to do. Now I'm going to make sure there's nothing else here in the plastic. In the foam. I'm not seeing anything. There's some little standoffs where the motors are on the quad. Alright, nothing else here. Let me pull this out, make sure nothing got stuffed underneath. Nothing underneath. Box is empty. One thing you'll notice, the box doubles as a carrying case, which is always nice. It's nice to have, especially if you're taking a bunch out to the field one day. So there you have it, the unboxing of the LY-250. Now, what I was talking about with the battery technology, your Li-ons will sit in here, and you have a power switch, which all it is a mechanical moving of the connectors. I don't know if it's showing up in the video. The engineer in me is going to say that could cause a single point of failure if there's not a good connection with the battery. These antennas here are your 2.4 antennas. Again, I have a concern. Typically with 2.4 antennas, you want them at 90 degrees from each other to increase your range. So I might just take one down this way just to help it. There is a battery screen here to show you your voltage. This is your camera antenna, your camera module. You are able to change the angle on it some if you want to. Typically flying a quad, you want it pointed up around 20 degrees or so. The canopy is held on by this little lock and hook right here. And there you have it. There's a low voltage buzzer here. Here's the 2.4 antennas. So I may reroute them. You can see how it goes. But this is a very modular designed quadcopter. There is an optional LiPo upgrade. I'm having a little trouble getting the canopy back on, getting it around these antennas over here. And then gotta get it latched in the front. It would appear that maybe getting it lined up in the back and then latching on the front's easier. So there you have it. The unboxing of the LY-250. Nice little helicopter skids there to help with tall grass. Can't wait to charge up the batteries, get it programmed and ready to fly.